Christmas, y'all. Like, I, I've never went live on here. I don't think I've ever went live on here. Uh, yeah, I've never went live on here, but it's cool to see that I can. But what are you guys doing for Christmas? Because I'm not doing anything, and honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm talking to myself right now. It's okay. But uh, I can't believe it's about to be 2026, bro. Like 2026 is crazy. Like I think it's actually crazy to say 10 years have been just flew by. Like I remember like 2020, 2016. I was in high school, bro. First year of high school, bro. Freshman. And now I'm already 24. Like what the time is going for. I feel like right when 2020 hit, time just sped up, bro. And we didn't even see it because we were just going through so much chaos. But like if you really think about it, like it flew by faster than I could actually blink. But yeah, I'm literally just sitting here. I was making a video for a song that I made, and I'm making an album. The album's coming out January 16th. Hopefully, most likely, it should be coming out. I just have to get like everything ready. I want to call the album Encompass. I feel like Encompass is just the perfect name for it because it encompasses. Is it encompass a word? Encompasses? I think so. I think so. But it encompasses. I don't even want to say it now because I don't know if it's wrong. But it embodies a lot of different emotions and a lot of different things, and I feel like it explains not only what I've been through, but what I feel like people should be listening to. Yo, what's good? I'm just talking about the album that I'm coming out with January 16th. Bro, I honestly like, hello. I honestly like, I don't know. Life is life is just crazy. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's crazy to even think about it because like it's about to be 10 years already since I was in high school, and like 2026 is just like flash like that. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Nah, I know it's crazy. It's like I can't even fathom it. I'm about to be 24, and like just thinking about that is just like, what the heck? What the heck? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Because I'm not doing anything. And honestly, I'm bored. But, yeah. I was just talking about my album. And honestly, I wanted to call it Encompass. Because I make music. And basically, I feel like Encompass, it embodies a lot of like what I've been through and how I've been through things. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the title. Yo, you got the Oculus, bro? That's fire. That's fire. I think I used the Oculus like once because my friend had it. But honestly, like I wanna get the Nintendo too. I didn't get anything for Christmas. Honestly, like I'm by myself right now. Like I think the gift is just being here. You know what I mean? Like I've gotten so much over the years where it's like honestly like I'm just blessed to even be here. Like it's not really about the gifts for me. I'm just glad to be alive, honestly, because life has been crazy. But yeah. Nah, but I want to either get the Nintendo too. It's it's the Meta something something. I think that's the I don't know. Um, and the X. I had an Xbox, but I gave it away. So I don't know. Between all of that, I want to get those things. But I don't need them right now because I barely be home. I work a lot, so it's whatever. But anyway, I think it's crazy to imagine what life is gonna be like. You know how like people say like, you know how like people say like, where do you want to be in like 5 years? Where are you right now? I'm at home. I'm at home. Where are you? Um, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. When people ask like, where do you want to be in 5 years? I just like have no clue where I want to be or what I want to do. I'm still figuring it out. Yeah, I'm at home right now. I'm chilling. Uh, I think it's cold outside though. I was gonna go outside, but honestly, I hate the cold. I don't know about you, but I hate the cold. I can't do it. Every time. My, what do you want to be? What do I want to be when I grow up? I want to be a singer. I want to be, I feel like an entrepreneur, motivational speaker. Uh, I don't know. I want to be a lot of things. I feel like there's an infinite amount of things that one can do, so I don't like to limit myself. But um, if I would say a profession, like a societalistic profession, I would say scientist or something in IT, like engineering, like a biomedical engineer or something like that. But yo, that's dope. You should. I feel like anybody can really be their own boss. You know, like there's no excuse to not be your own boss because like everybody makes their own decisions. So it's like naturally like you can be your own boss. Hey, you're cute. Thank you so much. uh, but yeah, anybody can really be their own boss. Like it doesn't take a lot to do that. I want to be a doctor or okay. I know for a doctor, like my mom asked me if I wanted to be a doctor because she's a nurse and like she was a travel nurse, so she like traveled like different places and I basically went with her. And it's crazy because like my mom always asked me like every year she used to ask me, she's like, oh, you should be a doctor. You should. And I'm like, bro, honestly, like I like helping people. I'm not phased by blood, which is like okay, like you know, because like if you can't handle blood, you're not gonna be able to be a doctor. But it wasn't that. It's just like I don't know, like seeing people hurt and in pain, like I emotionally just can't. I can't deal with that. Like I would be able to help them, but like after helping them, I would just feel so like drained and stressed and all that shit. I wouldn't be able to tolerate it. But definitely like I'm very creative. Um, all my music's on all platforms. Make a lot of music actually. Um, I don't even know why I'm live right now. Like I just thought about it because like usually I go live on Instagram, but honestly I'm just like okay, let me see this. But yeah, I don't know about the doctor. Like I wanted to be a vet, but then when I realized you have to put animals down, like I said, emotionally, I just couldn't do that. I was just like, like nah, like taking a life, it's like I can't do that. Like I want to, like I want to help animals, like I want to be there. Cause like animals, I feel like I don't have to explain myself when it comes to animals. Like I can be myself. I don't have to be judged. Like people are not watching me. Like I don't have to deal with people. I feel like animals are just so easy to deal with in the sense of like they're compassionate and they understand frequency a lot more. And they just want love, you know? But people, it's just like they complain all the time, even when you're trying to do your job like the right way. It's just like they can never be satisfied. And I think it's so sad because I feel like the world is just so ungrateful for no reason. Like we need to learn how to be grateful. We need to learn how to be present. We need to learn how to love ourselves. Uh, you know, we need to really adapt to this world a lot more. Because I feel like naturally, like, if we just showed little bit more compassion, like, we'd be so much better off. Uh, answer. Okay. I'm doing something right now. How do I? Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if you could see that. Hey, 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 what's up? Merry Christmas, y'all. Uh, can you see that? Like the question thing, it says, what did y'all get for Christmas? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just gonna leave that there because like I'm tired of answering Christmas like questions. I don't know. Um, but if you can see it, let me know what you got for Christmas. Let me know how it's going. A new headset for school. Yo, bro, that's dope. That's dope. Cause like, I love music, and you know what I need to get? I need to get wireless headphones. Cause I have wired headphones. I have AirPods, but I don't have any like headphones that are wireless. And I feel like those would be good for working out because the AirPods fall out of my ears, and then the wired headphones just get in the way. And I used to have a pair of wireless headphones, but then I don't know what happened to them, honestly. Like, I just lost them, honestly. Like, I don't even know what happened. But that's dope. I'm glad you got those, because definitely gonna need them. Because in school, bro, I needed to listen to music. Like, I had to. Like, just to get through the day, I needed to listen to music. Like, I had to. It was a priority. Number one priority. Listen to music, bro. Now, honestly, like, I be at work, and I listen to a lot of music naturally, but I don't have time to like really like bop to music the way I used to. Maybe I do have time, I just don't use my time efficiently anymore. But honestly, is it cold outside? I mean, like, everybody lives in different areas, but it's been cold in New York for sure. It's not been, I don't know. The weather has been so bipolar, which is like actually frustrating because I want to move somewhere warm because I hate the cold. Like, I don't know about you, but I hate the cold. Like, my birthday is in the middle of February too. Like, it's like, bro, why was I born in the coldest month? Like, you got a dog, bro? That's crazy. Good for you. How old is the dog? Cause I love animals. I love it. I was just talking about that actually. I love animals. But I don't know. I've had a lot of animals. I've had growing up. Yeah, I've had a lot of animals. I had like, how many cats have I had in my life? Probably like 5 or 6 cats in my life. 1 month old. Oh, that's so cute. It's gonna grow to be so big if it's a big dog. If it's not, it's just gonna. Cause like my dog, I had a Chihuahua mix, and my dog lasted for 16 years. And you know, like in dog years, that's a long ass time. Like 16 years is crazy. And then they finally passed away, and I actually was like not happy that they passed away, but I was just like, content with the passing because I knew she was so old. You know what I mean? So yeah, that dog's gonna live for a long time, for sure. But what was I saying? I've had a lot of pets. Oh yeah, I had like 5 cats all together in my life. I had a bunny. I had like 2 birds. I had like 2 guinea pigs. I had dogs. I had like 3 dogs. Not at one time, over the course of my life. And yeah, what else? I had fish. Yeah, I have fish, but like the beta fish. My bruh, my mom's ex, I was gonna say boyfriend, but it was her husband. My mom's ex-husband, bro, he like was into fish. Like he liked like, buying fish or whatever. And bro, I remember there being like a tank, and like when I tell you these fish were huge, like bro, like huge, like this big, bro, each fish. I'm like, bruh, I don't even remember the name of the fish. Like I don't remember the name. All I know is they were huge, and yeah, I know nothing about fish, and I know nothing about, yeah. I'm not good at fishing. I've never fished. Yeah, I never fished. Not once. But anyway, I might get off of live soon, but I had a cat. I had a cat first. Okay. Yeah, I had a, a lot of cats growing up. I had this one cat, bro, when I tell you it was the biggest cat that I've ever had, like, it was a Maine Coon mixed with a lynx, mixed with, like, something else, something else. But when I tell you that this cat was huge, like, it wasn't an average cat, and it was beautiful. It was white, but it was, like, mixed. It was, like, beautiful. It was beautiful. I miss that cat so much. His name was Freddy, but I don't know why my mom named him Freddy. Like, bro, that's such a basic name. Like, bro, I feel like animals should have like exotic, beautiful names. Like something that you never heard. Even if it's made up. Like Freddy is just so like, ugh, like, nah, bro. Like, no. Like, I don't know what she was thinking, but she was definitely not thinking smart, because I don't like that name. Not saying that the name is bad, it's just like so common. And you can name your cat anything and you name it Freddy. Like, nah. Okay. That's actually cute. Like I could mess with that. Cause at least it's not like just like a statement, you know what I mean? Like it has like some like pizzazz. But with Freddy, like Freddy is just like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But honestly, I don't know. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything at all. And honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Yo, there's this kid. Yo, he's playing with the basketball outside. He doesn't have a coat on. Is it warm outside? Yo, imagine it's warm outside and I'm saying it's cold, because I haven't been outside, so I don't know. But I don't know. I wanted to say that everybody have a Merry Christmas, and that even though life has been challenging and life can feel overwhelming and life can feel like you're just juggling a lot in life, know that God is always watching. God knows your heart. Don't let anybody change you just because you might be a little different, or you might not fit in, or you might, you know, have things going on in your life that people don't understand. And know that change is good. I think we perceive change to be like so bad, and that, you know, it's scary to change and evolve and grow and be the person that you want to be. But let me just tell you, like, this 2025, bro, like, I went through so many trials and tribulations within myself. Like, I went through so many things that I didn't even think that were possible for me to go through still. Like, I knew that it was a possibility, but I didn't know why I was going through the things I was going through. And I lost a lot of things and a lot of people to get to where I am right now. And people would be like, oh, like, that's so sad, that's so depressing. But honestly, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I realized and I found myself through the chaos and through the pain and through the hardship. And that's why I say it's okay to, go through things, and know that you're gonna get out of it. I feel like when I was young, I used to think like I'm not gonna get out of the situations I'm in. I'm never going to be the person I want to be. I'm never going to amount to anything bigger than what people put onto me. But in reality, I'm so much more than that, and I realize that. And like, I think it's hard to realize that when you've been through so much chaos. You know, people don't tell you like the truth. They tell you everything that they want you to hear, but they don't actually tell you the truth behind everything sometimes. A lot of people lie. So really sitting down with yourself and figuring out who you actually are, you start to see the projection of other people's pain. Because I feel like a lot of people, I would just like put their pain onto me. And I used to believe it. I used to believe all that shit. What people used to say, how they used to say it. It's not true though. That's why you gotta figure out who you are. You gotta know who you are. You gotta wanna search. You gotta wanna find. Never stop asking questions. Never stop being curious. Don't be too curious now. You know, there's balance to everything. But know that in order to really find who you are, you gotta go within. And you gotta understand who you are. Not just play the role. You know, and people say fake it to make it, but you can't fake it to make it all the time. You have to really take the chance for yourself, and you have to really find the details within your soul to know who you are. Because you're not fake, you're real. So stop playing small, you know. This 2026 that's about to happen, you know, life is gonna change, life is going to be different. A lot of things are gonna change and evolve that we're not expecting yet. We don't know, you know, we can't tell the future. But the things that we can control, start doing those now. Start finding the details within yourself. You're not gonna figure out everything, you know? That's the thing. I used to be so eager to figure out everything because I'm very like passionate, I'm very ambitious, I'm very goal driven, I'm very, you know, I love what I do. I love the person that I'm becoming, so I'm very hard on myself. And sometimes you just gotta relax through the pressure, because that will ease a lot of the shit, like a lot of the friction that you have within yourself. You know, if you just keep adding fire to fire and water to water, you're gonna drown and you're gonna burn before you even realize it. And you gotta just go with the flow. And that's the hardest part of life, is going with the flow sometimes. You know, people are like, you know, what are you doing for Christmas? What did you get for Christmas? And I honestly, what I got for Christmas and what I got for this year is honestly my life. I got the beauty of understanding who I am and not needing anything but that. Because I used to feel like I needed external gratification, or I needed something to ease the pain. But honestly, like, I just needed me and the faith, you know, that I had within myself. It takes a long time, but this 2026, we're about to go up, bro. We ain't slacking. We about to go up. Like, bro, like, people don't understand, like, you know, you go through so many, yo, what's good? You go through so many things in life, and you can either choose to be, okay, there's a balance beam. You could either choose to be miserable and hate people and be envious and be jealous and all these stuff, deceiving, just negative, bro. What do you do for money? What do I do for money? I work. Like, I just work an average job right now. But honestly, like, what I want to do for money is create things, you know? Help people. But yeah, right now I just work an average job. And I do what I do, and I stay happy. I stay positive. Because things are gonna change, bro. Like, you know, in just 2025 alone, I've been through so much that I can honestly say, like, I didn't expect it. Like, I went from having no money, living in a shelter, not knowing when I was gonna get my next meal, not knowing, I wasn't talking to my family. I wasn't, bro, I had no friends. wasn't even really performing, doing music. And at the end, bro, just having faith in myself and having faith in God and doing what I do, bro, like, I have an apartment, I have a job, I, you know, don't talk to my family for good reason, but I'm content. Like, my mental health has gotten better, bro. Like, I basically, like, changed my whole life around just by focusing on myself and doing the things I had to do and believing that I could do it, and like releasing projection and like changing my perspective too. It's all about your perception, bro. If you think life is bad, bro, you're going to always stay like that, bro. Like, you're always gonna stay like that. And I'm not saying that to be like dark and like morbid, but it's true. Like, your perspective is everything. Your thoughts define your reality, bro. Once you realize that, you'll realize how blessed you actually are. Cause like, I've been through countless of things where I'm like, bro, like, how am I gonna pay the bills? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? And it happened just by me believing in myself and believing that like I actually can accomplish it, and finding a positive way to do it. Cause there's always ways to do it. People just like to focus on the negative way of doing something because it's the easiest way to go about it. But is that the easiest way, or is that the hardest way? Because when you think about the easiest way of like doing something, most of the time it's negative, but that negative perspective or that negative thing you're thinking about has such a big consequence to it that it's not even worth it, bro. Like, it really isn't. And so I had to think and I had to realize, like, there's different ways to go around things. You just have to change your perspective and be grateful for the things that you want. I don't know what to do when I grow up. Bro, I'm at the same point, bro. Like, I think that when you grow up, because I don't know how old you are, but I'm like about to be 24. People say I don't look 24. Probably don't. But I used to like be so hard on myself, like, oh, I need to know what I want to do right now. And I was like 19 at the time, bro, because like I was in a really bad situation. And I'm like, bro, like, I need to know what I'm doing right now. I need to figure it out. And honestly, like, okay, so you're 15. Okay, when I was 15, I thought life was ending. I thought that life was fucking horrible. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm proud of you that you're still going and you're still, you know, here, and you're focusing on yourself, and you're doing the things that you want to do, even though it might be hard and people might not know what you're going through. But honestly, at 15, you're not gonna know what you're gonna do. Not gonna know what you want to do. You might have a glimpse of the things you like and the things that you want to do, but honestly, I'm trying to do a side hustle, or I'm trying to do some hustle. Okay, so basically, if you're ambitious to do something to gain like money, I would say, well, when I was 15, I didn't really have a job. So I can't give you examples of what I did, but I would say like, cause like you're 15, so I think when you turn 16, I think you can start working. So when you actually like get to that age, I would say find like a job that you can do like part-time, but I wouldn't, the thing about it is like the jobs that I did selling candy and snow shoveling from, I did. Okay, bro, see, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Like, in my school, people were like selling like chips and drinks and all this stuff like that. I didn't personally do it, so I can't really tell you how the process gone or went. But I did see a lot of people doing that growing up. The shoveling snow, I didn't really see a lot of people doing that. But I think it depends on where you live too, because I live in the city, so yeah. But definitely when you turn 16, try to get a part-time job. I didn't work in like fast food until recently, but fast food is like really hard on the mental, especially if you're going through like a lot. So just try to find somewhere that is like, that gives you a lot of hours, and then that also is flexible with you. Because I feel like a lot of jobs are very rigid. Like growing up, I worked in a lot of tech jobs, a good job that you could actually like apply to when you do turn 16, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Home Depot. Bro, Home Depot is like really good job to start at. I started there when I was 17 and they pay really good. I don't know where you live though, so the tax bracket might be different. But that job was really good, and I should have stayed at it. But I went through a lot of shit. What else? I worked at AT&T. If you're good with tech and good at like understanding like the gist of promotions and how things move money wise, I feel like you could do it. I did that when I was like, I don't like tech. Okay, so then yeah, don't do tech. If you're that's why I said if you're not really good with tech, then don't even get into it. That's not a good idea. But for me, I was really good at tech, so I decided to do that. It just depends on basically what you're good at, what your stress level too. If you're not good at handling a lot of stress, don't do like food jobs. Don't do those. Try to get a job that's like retail or stocking or stuff like that. That is like behind people rather than being upfront. Even cashier jobs can be a little stressful. So I want to do online business or trading. Okay, online business, I feel like that's what I'm trying to get into as well. I've been looking at a lot of dividend stocks. I don't know if you know what that means, but like Forex and stuff like that. Forex is a little different than dividends, but I've been looking at a lot of different things in that nature. I feel like for me though, I have the problem where I get intimidated by not like understanding the knowledge. Like I can understand knowledge pretty well. It's like where to put everything, like the puzzles to like how to put the puzzle together to fit within my life. I think that's like the hardest part for me right now. But like I said, just taking the time to figure out who you are, what you really want. You already kind of know what you really want to do. So I would just say, like, if they like you have school, you're 15, so you're probably like a freshman already. Try to get into like personal finance if they don't mandatorily do that. Cause, bruh, I took personal finance in school because they made it a permanent class. Like, you had to take that shit. And so I did personal finance, and I wish I paid attention more to that shit, because that really like helps you strategize your money. When you grow up, when you start to have bills, it teaches you like what your fixed expenses are, and basically those are like the things that like you have to pay automatically every month. And it just teaches you how to budget your money, so you know how much money you should spend, how much money you should save, how much money you should invest. I paid attention to it. Like I learned how to budget, but personal finance is really good just to learn how to do certain things with your money, so like when you do get a job and when you do get money that you can actually invest into trading, you will be good without overspending. Because I feel like a lot of what I did growing up is I overspent my money, because nobody teaches you this shit. Like, it's just trial and error. So like, I feel like I overspent my money. Like I was getting paid good. Like when I tell you good, like I was getting paid good. And I just didn't use my money wisely growing up. Not because I didn't want to, because I literally had to survive. Like I had to do things to survive. But I just wish I knew about certain shit sooner. But since you already like kind of know where you want to go, I would just say just learn how to budget your money. Because like if you want an online business, or if you want to learn how to trade, you're going to need to learn how to budget your money, so you know exactly like how much you, like I said, should invest, how much money you should save, how much money is spending money, because you don't ever want to just go full in and then have like a rigid lifestyle, because that rigid lifestyle, trust me, you're gonna spend money extra just because like you feel restricted. Don't ever make yourself feel restricted with money, because that's how people overspend too. It's a balance. But yeah, life is crazy, but I feel like you know exactly what you want to do. You're gonna get what you want. Yes, it's a little hard right now because you're young, but if you start focusing on the things that you really want to, you're gonna get what you want. Just keep having faith, bro. Or girl. I don't know. Girl, boy, them. Just have faith. It's actually sunny today. I'm actually surprised because when I woke up, bro, it was cloudy. And I was like, bro, it's gonna be so miserable. But today actually is not that bad. I love the sun. I don't know. Did you see that? What the heck was that? Was it a bird? I don't know. I have no idea what that was. But yeah. But what I wanted to say is I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I can't even think. Like I'm trying to think, and I just can't think, bro. Yo. I want to change this shit. I want to change. Oh, yeah, I took that shit down. Any instrument you want to play? I'm gonna put this shit. Wait, guys, one second. What? Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like everybody has a favorite food to eat on the holidays. Mine is mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese during the holidays. I don't care if it's during Thanksgiving, Christmas, or like, I just like it. But it has to be like that real mac and cheese. It gotta be like that homemade oven baked mac and cheese, bro. Can't be no like Kraft's mac and cheese, bro. I can't do no Kraft's mac and cheese. Dave's? It's like, is that Dave's hot chicken or something like that? Am I not mistaken? Dave's hot chicken. I don't eat no spicy food. Okay. I bet. I've never eaten there. Do they have anything that's not spicy? Because, like, honestly, like, I think they have one in the city. But, like, I honestly don't want to eat that shit because, like, I cannot tolerate spicy food for the life of me. Okay, I bet. You could get mild, bet. Cause bruh, extremely hot, I cannot do. Like, I just can't. People were like, call me a bitch for that shit, but I don't care. I don't know if I'm supposed to curse on here. I don't really know. But yeah, I can't do spicy. But yeah, I love mac and cheese. What else do I like on holidays? The ham is alright. I don't really like ham. It's a turkey. I don't like. You guys can like, judge me if you want to. I don't like turkey. Never did, never will. I try it every year and I don't like it. Not because it's dry, not because whatever. Like I've had multiple people's turkey. I just don't like turkey. What else? What else do you have for holidays? I've got potatoes. You have the salads or whatever. I think my uncle used to make this corn casserole thing, like this corn, like, I don't know what it was, like corn, it wasn't cornbread, but it was like corn, I don't know. All I know, it was good, and I actually like that. I don't know how to describe it though, but that was good. What else? My mom used to make like this cabbage thing. not stuffed cabbage, but she used to make like kobasa and like cabbage with noodles. That shit was good. That shit was great. You live alone? Yeah, I do. I do. Bruh. He said, okay. Bro, honestly, yeah, I do live alone. But honestly, I feel like people don't tell you when you live alone, like, it changes everything. Like, this is what I wanted, and I got what I wanted, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so happy, and I'm so blessed. But it changes your whole, like, vibration. Like, it changes, like, just the way you live. Like, it can be a little, like, people are like, oh, it's scary to live alone. And it's really not. It's more just, like, learning how to occupy your time. Like, when I first moved in, I'm like, okay, like, I'm good. But then I realized, I'm like, now what am I gonna do with my time? Like, it was just, like, more space, more quiet, more to think about, less distraction. And so, like, the things that you once wouldn't think about just because you would be distracted, now you think about, like, everything, which is good, but it's also, like, it can drive you insane sometimes. But I feel like it makes me a calmer person. Like, I'm not so, like, all the time. Like, I feel like growing up, I used to be so, like, not, like, I used to just get irritated by everything. And now it's like I have the time to actually breathe, where now I want to go out and do things, like, because, like, I live by myself. But, yeah. It's sunny, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of cold. I wouldn't say it's freezing, but I would say it's a little chilly. I would say it's a little chilly outside. Where am I from? I'm from East Coast. So I'm originally from Jersey, but now I live in New York. It's a little chilly outside. It's a little chilly outside. Hey, 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 hey. That's what's up. I've been on here for 42 minutes. Damn! Time go fast when you having fun. Yeah. Honestly, I'm probably just going to make a quesadilla. Because I haven't had a quesadilla. Or I might make tacos. I don't know. Wait, what's today? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. Yes. I take my shot tomorrow. I'm gonna be hungry, bro. I feel it already. I'm really tired. But I don't have work. I didn't have work yesterday. I don't work today. I don't have to work tomorrow. So I'm going to be resting because I got work on Saturday. Yeah. I need to get a haircut though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, a nigga gotta get a haircut. Pronto. I wanna change my hair, bro. Like, cause like, I've had so many different hairstyles, bro. But like, honestly, I be getting the same haircut every time I go to the barber. And I be like, yeah, I'm gonna change it. Never do. But I might get like, I'm not cutting my hair, bro. Because I cut my hair like 6 months ago. And I was bald, bro. Like, bald. Like, no hair at all. And it grew back pretty good. Like, grew back fast. But when it gets to a certain length, it'd be annoying because I gotta pick this shit out. And then it'd be summertime, it gets hot. I be thinking about I cut my hair every 3 years. I realized that shit. Every 3 years, bro, never fails. Like, never fails. Like, it'll be like, first year, good, everything fine. Next year, everything good, everything fine. Then all of a sudden, the third year comes, bro. Cut that shit every single time. Never misses, bro. Never fails. Never fails, bro. Like, bruh. Yeah, I'ma leave though. I'ma leave. I'ma leave. I'ma leave. I'ma leave. Oh. What you wanna do? Where you wanna go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be when you grow up? I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know.